Green Olympiad, International Value Education Olympiad can help in conference just like in COP29 we are participating this year. This year also we participate at the Global Environment Day selection program at Noida. So my colleague Mrs. Preeti Arora, by profession she's a chartered accountant and working in one of the wonderful multinational company and mother of a much. Over to Preeti.
National Value Education Olympiad. This initiative that we've started, it has had a profound impact. 200 students participating, and we could engage only 22 schools. However, then COVID had some increase in the number of participants as we could reach out to students outside Delhi, the capital of India. In the year 2020, and if you could see, there was a steep increase in participation. We went to 230,000 participants. All what it meant thereafter, there was no looking back. This year, we've completed our 6th Value Education Olympiad program, and we've been able to protect the environment. So today, second one is value education. As the name suggests, Value Education Olympiad. The main purpose of our program, altruism. With these values, we strongly believe that the students will develop a strong, impart these values. We very thoughtfully developed the book, and not only the book, we also very thoughtfully thought of the title of the book, Future Ethics. Now, these books were very nicely developed. They had a lot of values, but we had more challenges as we were progressing in our offline to an online model. So that's when we got an opportunity and switched to a hybrid model where we had both online and offline statistics. This year, we dispatched around 500,000 books to students at no cost. And overall, we believe there is an impact of these values on students. So what is the impact? So to assess that, we started a survey impact in their lives. Around 90% of the students agreed that it has brought about a change in their life and helped them grow. The very important aspects, this is one of the picture of book distribution done in one of the rural areas. Another very important actual assignment in the past 6 years, we have many activities, and all of these activities were completely aligned with sustain. To think of a word, think of biodiversity. What is it that comes in your mind when you think of, do you want to say what does comes in your mind when you think of biodiversity? Life, wonderful. Would you like to map? So all of you correct. Life, eco-harmony and environment. So I would like to say here that biodiversity is our part of the ecosystem. Because of this year, one of the major practical assignments that we did was making net. Now, along with his collaboration, he provided us with a recorded workshop, where in his recording, he provided the informative activity is making an artificial nesting structure out of natural material. For birds, Khatri, we were able to engage 450,000 students in this workshop across India, in various parts of the country, seen and not told. So let's actually see how they felt or how they feel after making the nest. The ecosystem by making nest, and all of them happily participated. Now, another part of our practical assignment, which we've been conducting, were engaged in growing microgreens and making bioenzymes, slowly encouraging them to move into it and create a model. Or they can ideate, create a model, and actually implement this. And in the past 6 years, we've seen more than 1 million. One of such assignment was on greenhouse, a smart greenhouse. A beautiful assignment.
Ladies and gentlemen, today I, Adi Mittal, and my teammates Arjunjot Singh and Gunta Singh of Team Town Neutrino from Springdale School, Pusa Road, will be presenting and even floods. Isn't it scary that we might face food scarcity in the near future just because of destitution or inordinate water? So to introduce you to a glimpse of futuristic farming through our smart greenhouse. an innovation which intertwines technology with nature. It sends a signal to the Arduino. The Arduino then signals the PDLC panel to remain opaque. The
So
PDLC
wasn't
panel
that
again
amazing?
turns transparent.
Be less than the threshold value as required by the plants. The Arduino will signal the respective submersible water pumps and off PDLs from the override button.
In the future, we will be modifying our project by filtering.
So we saw that how students at this age are able to integrate technology with their ideas, and this is and take an action towards the environment. Now, before I move on to the next impact, which is who am I talking about? With a brown trunk and a green head, I give oxygen to trees. Wonderful. Yes, absolutely. That's correct. Trees. Yes. And it's a fact to be a tree plantation. In the year 2021, we collaborated with Ekal Vidyalaya, which is a chain of rural schools in India. And we were in this year, we are also collaborating with Directorate of Education to plant 200,000 trees in Uttar Pradesh. Actually went to the forest, to the areas to plant those trees. They actually pledged to take care of those trees. And wonderful, isn't it? It's very satisfying to see that how we're actually giving back to Mother Nature after taking so much. Right? Our AI to Chat GPT, it's all happening. So we also tried to keep pace with the technology festival, and this attracted a lot of students. A lot of students wanted to see this virtual reality, this environment virtual, and it's crucial. And it requires an immediate action. It cannot wait for tomorrow. We are already too late this environment. So they all realize, they've all pledged to take action, make their small effort to preserve environment. Moving on to the next one. So our program, our practical assignment is not only limited to the time when we have the program from the used temple flowers. And we also engage students, children on the environment, did a cleanliness drive on public parks. And by seeing these children, the elders felt ashamed that they're actually littering the park and children had to come and clean them. And promising sign and shows us that yes, we are making that small effort in the right direction. The school, the organization engages with the school to do a self-assessment. The school does a self-assessment of where it stands on sustainability as of today. And the organization guides the school to progress in sustainability or adopt sustainable practices in order to make optimum utility as a part of the environment. So to conclude, I would just like to say that, like I said, after all, this is what they will inherit. This is what they will have to live up with. So it's time they...
Thank you, Ms. Preeti. I would like to seek your help. Although indeed we did have an impact, if we can seek some help in some direction in order to help children work for our planet. Expect is money. When I was flying from person that you're going to have talks at various levels. If I have to ask you one thing that comes your way most, our program is a completely complimentary program. We don't charge any organization that we run. When we have a program where children don't contribute monetary, but we have to any child who comes and give a paper, as my colleague was sharing, when they give a paper, if they give up for any one child who participates, and if they give a paper online, it's a similar amount because we evaluate it. Now, any one of you remember what was our registration count this year? A guess? A nearby guess? it was half. We have to shell out one baku mannat, or about close to $1, about 50. Therefore, when the child doesn't pay for it, raising it from different sources is indeed not so easy. Around 95% of our program is within the limitations and boundary of our country, India, and make this program accessible to children from other parts of the globe as well. And as I said, it's a complementary program partnership. That is one challenge that we face. The other challenge is digital divide. What does digital divide means? To children, we still have to go to traditional ways. As we were mentioning, that books send it all across to them for them to read it through and understand. And likewise for conducting the examination. So paid, they're already paid somewhere else. They're already engaged somewhere else, which means that they can only give part-time work. For it is undoubtedly a challenge. So kudos my team that they are able to take out time for this initiative. Mohammed, Saida, for helping us reach out this program us in their own right and might to support this program. So that was about challenge. What we vision for future, children also get entertained, sort of edutainment. But that involves technology, that involves cost. So curriculum enhancement, digital platforms, how we can have more children on the digital platform, because through digital strategic global partnerships, as I said before, if we can reach out to global audience, we will be able to serve children. But teachers also need recognition. Schools also need recognition. So, and interactive learning models for child to engage in. So, for some sustainable funding. Second, collaborations in technology for more in our planet Earth. So with this, I conclude my discussion and my talk. Thank you very much. If there's any
Climate change
to
in
sum
the
up
modern
all.
times is a problem which affects each of us individually, collectively, and globally.
This program, International Value Education Olympiad, is attempting to provide a solution to inspire them to work for saving our planet. They also have a practical action and activity where they do some.
बट इन्वायरमेंटल सस्टेनेबिलिटी के ऊपर भी बहुत काम करता है. बच्चों को ये जानना बहुत ज़रूरी है कि किस तरीके से हम इन्वायरमेंट को प्रोटेक्ट कर सकते हैं.
I am grateful to ISKCON that they have included Eklavya Model Residential Schools.
The leader or organizations, heading the organizations, it is our responsibility that our education
Namaskar. Together, we champion the values of good citizenship, ethical conduct, and moral responsibility as partners at the Pavilion ISKCON. Your commitments shine as a beacon of hope. The future belongs to those.
Direction that this program had to be complementary for all children. To arrange for all the expenses involved in this program was a major challenge that we faced. Another challenge that we often face in this program is finding one common date of examination. Because this book
has been an incredibly fulfilling experience for me. As an educator, I believe that by instilling good values in our naturally knowledgeable and talented team.
मेरे को बहुत खुशी है इस प्रोग्राम से जुड़ने के लिए, क्योंकि इसमें
पंजाबी वक्त बहुत अच्छा सहयोग कर रहा है, बहुत अच्छा योगदान है इनका. मैं देखता हूँ ये लोग बहुत मेहनत कर रहे हैं, हर साल एग्जाम होते हैं.
All the patent, I think they are also the winner.
Shri Krishna in Bhagavad Gita, he says that this world is my energy. In his world, when we are able to bring a positive change in the lives of his children for being better selves, for their happier, more fulfilling life, whatever comes in our way. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
case,